What's up YouTube, Kiko here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some different ways to utilize Gustaph Max in the Chaos Dragon deck. A lot of you guys have asked me of different ways, different plays that I use to be able to get out Gustaph Max, so I will show you guys. For those of you who don't know, this is Gustaph Max. His effect basically states that he takes, well, first of all, he takes 2 level 10 monsters to make him, and he says that once per turn you can detach an Xyz material from this card, inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. He has 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. So let's see how to make him. The first thing to know, guys, is that we have lots of power cards and lots of cards that'll be able to get us where we need to go. Cards like Red as Darkness Metal Dragon and Tragoedia are going to be very important. Divine Dragon Apocryph, Light Pulsar Dragon, all these different cards can be very essential, as well as any of these cards over here, including Blackluster Soldier, Dark Arm Dragon, Chaos Sorcerer, etc. So here's some ways that you can set up your field. First, we're going to talk about the Divine Dragon Apocryph play. Now, what you can do with him is basically normal summon him, and he says to send a card, any card from your hand to the graveyard to target a dragon. So we're going to send Light Pulsar Dragon to the graveyard to get back our Red Eyes Darkness Metal from the grave. We'll bring Red Eyes Darkness Metal to our hand, and we will banish this card to special him from our hand. Now we can activate his effect to bring Pulsar back from the graveyard. And now we have 2 monsters on the field that have big damage ability. What we can do is attack with one and attack with the other and do our sets of damage. And then we can activate the most important card in the deck as far as Gustaph Max play is concerned, Galaxy Queen's Light. Galaxy Queen's Light says that we can target a face-up level 7 or higher monster that you control. The levels of all face-up monsters you currently control become the current level of that monster until the end phase. So what happens, guys, is you can activate Galaxy Queen's Light. These both become level 10s because we're going to target the level 10 right here, and we're going to overlay for Gustaph Max. And then what we can do is go ahead and pitch to deal our opponent 2,000 damage. Now, if we have another Light Pulsar on the board already, it might be a good idea to detach the Red Eyes Darkness Metal in case something happens to this Pulsar, and then the Darkness Metal can come back if he gets destroyed, and then in main phase 2 you can bring him back. It really just depends on what kind of play you're looking at. Another thing I want to mention with this play is that we did normal summon the Divine Dragon Apocryph, but of course in Chaos Dragons we have lots and lots of cards that can be summoned in Chaos ways, and then also, you know, Dark Arm Dragon or anything. So if we were able to drop any other 2 monsters, let's say we dropped these 2 monsters as well, after we've attacked with all of them, we can still activate then in main phase 2 Galaxy Queen's Light. They all become level 10 if we target this as a level 10, and you can overlay for 2 Gustaph Max. Activate both the effects, dealing your opponent 4,000 damage, which should be game. Next, I'm going to show you guys another play using Tragoedia. Now, on your opponent's turn, if they attack you and you take some damage, you can drop Tragoedia, which is a level 10 monster, and you can drop him because you took battle damage. Now, on your next turn, it doesn't matter what card you summon. You could summon Lila, use Lila's effect to break a back row or something like that, or whatever. You could attack with the monsters if you had lots of cards in hand for Tragoedia to be big, or if Tragoedia was small but you knew he was going to live, you could drop him, normal summon this, activate Galaxy Queen's Light, go into Gustaph Max. Gustaph Max can attack. Like I said, he's a 3,000 beater, and then you could detach, or you could detach for 2,000 and then attack. It just depends on what you want to do there. Remember, guys, if you bring this out this way, and let's say you went ahead and normal summon this, special summon this, and special summon something else, it doesn't matter what monster it is, Galaxy Queen's Light targeting this, change them all to level 10s, and we can once again go into 2 Gustaph Maxes. Now, let's say that you did drop the Tragoedia, and now we've got this play with the Divine Dragon. We could go normal Divine Dragon, use his effect to pitch Light Pulsar to target the Red Eyes Darkness Metal in our graveyard, add this to our hand, banish this to special this, which will let us bring out this monster. And now with one simple normal summon, we have 3 monsters on the field, and all we have to do is 1 additional special summon. Once again, special summoning any of these types of monsters that are still in the deck, not counting Monster Reborn or anything like that, which will let us still bring out the Gustaph Max plays. We have lots of cards in here to be able to get off 2 Gustaph Max if you want, but definitely 1. Another play you can do is, let's say you drop Tragoedia on your turn, or on your opponent's turn, And now your opponent passes turn to you. Let's say maybe they don't have any back rows. It doesn't really matter what the situation is, but let's pretend that you think you can get this play off. And what we could do is we can normal summon Card Trooper. Now, Card Trooper we could use as effect. We don't have to, it just depends. The goal is that we're going to attack into and kill Card Trooper, so that we can bring out another Tragodia. So we have Tragodia in our hand, and we know that we're going to be able to get this play off, let's say. So since we knew that we're going to take battle damage, we will attack a higher attack monster than this, kill this monster, and draw a card, special summoning Tragodia. Now, if you don't have Galaxy Queen's Light in hand, you can overlay these two for Gustaph Max, or if you had these two out, and you can bring out a dragon by a special summon, and then special summon him by banishing that dragon, bringing back either this or this to the field. It doesn't really matter. Now you could still overlay your two Tragodias to get that. If you had Galaxy Queen's Light in hand, you can activate that and be able to go off with your plays. Something that's really nice is when, if you are able to get off a Gustaph Max play, let's pretend you brought out Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and then you were able to special summon these two monsters right here. Well, now you can activate Galaxy Queen's Light, and you don't have to exceed with this monster, obviously, because they all become level 10s. So then we could go here with Gustaph Max, and then detach the Pulsar for Gustaph Max's effect. Now, in main phase 2, if this was out already and you did not use his effect, then you can bring him back in main phase 2. If you did use the effect, then next main phase 1, if he is still out, this card is still in play. So it's very, very good, and you can also do it otherwise. Like I said, if you had maybe two of these on the board and this was the one that you used underneath, you can detach this so that this or your Dark Flare, either one, is in play for the next time your Light Pulsar is destroyed. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it'll give you some insight to some cool Chaos Dragon plays that you can do. And maybe if you haven't played the Chaos Dragon deck, maybe you'll pick it up because it looks like it's some fun. These are different ways to get off Gustaph Max plays. Had a lot of people asking me, so that's the only reason I brought it up. So thanks a lot, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, which you can find links to in the description below. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Bye.